Hi, welcome to Pawan's Tuition Point. So here I am going to explain mathematics and more subjects, very interesting topics, very clearly and easily for you. So these are useful for you. So please do subscribe and like the videos so to get more and more notifications so for you in the higher priority. Okay? So in this video today I am going to explain terminating and non-terminating decimal numbers of the real numbers class 10. So under the real numbers we have a concept of terminating and non-terminating decimals. So what's that? Terminating and non-terminating. Terminating, non-terminating decimals. So I am going to explain about clearly about the terminating and non-terminating decimals. So first of all, before going to this, terminating, what is meant by term terminating? Terminating means it's a terminated, end. So means we have a end. Okay. So terminating means have a end point. Okay. Not terminating means endless. No end point. Okay. So we got an idea about the terminating, non-terminating, and what is the decimal here? So what do you observe about the decimal? What is meant by decimal? So a few members have an idea about the decimal, but here I am going to explain about the decimal also. Here we are getting the decimals whenever we are dividing a proper fraction into the proper fraction. Okay. So now I am going to take the number 20 by 3. How we are getting the decimals I am going to explain here for you. Okay. So normally we are doing the division like this. So we are taking this dividend and this is the divisor. Okay. 3 how many times it will go? So 3 6 are 18. Subtract. So remainder is 2. Generally what we will write? So 6 is the quotient. 6 is the quotient and 2 is the numerator and we are writing this one. This is the answer for this 20 by 3. But you should get the remainder as 0. Should get the remainder as 0. Then how we will do? So simply we are taking a point here. We are taking a point in the quotient places. So now instead of the point we are taking 0 here in the remainder. So simply we can do that one. Again 3 6 are 20. 3 6 are 18. Okay, again minus 2. So here we have a point. So that's why again you can take 0. So again 6 are 18. So like that we can continue until we are getting 0. So if you are getting 0, in the division process, okay, after the decimal point, if you are getting 0 in the division process, that is terminating. Here we are not getting 0 and so on until if you are continuing the process. So we are getting until and so on. So such type of the numbers are called non-terminating. I am going to take the another example which is terminating. Okay. 25 by 2. 25 by 2. So as usual general process 25 dividend. So with the 2 we are going to divide it. Okay. So 2 ones are 2. So subtract 0 we are getting. So 5 you have to take down. So 2 2s are 4. 1. So we cannot divide 1 with the 2. So that's what you have to do? Yes, we have to take the decimal point. So instead of decimal point, here we are taking 0. Okay. 2 5s are 10. And immediately we got 0. So means So the 25 by 2, the answer is 12.5. 12.5. So here we entered the decimal places. Entered the decimal places. So that's why this is called the terminating. But here this we got as a 6.6666 and so on. This is called non-terminating. Okay, so this is about the non-terminating and this is about the terminating decimals. Now you got a clear idea about terminating decimal and a non-terminating decimal. So I hope all of you understood about the terminating decimal and non-terminating decimal. Okay, fine sir. We understood about the terminating and non-terminating decimals here. Very well, good. Okay. Then which type of the problems you can get in the 10th class? In the 10th class, majorly we are getting three type of the problems here. Those are very first one is without doing actual division, identify right, the given numbers are terminated or non-terminated. So very first type of the problem is without doing the actual division. So without doing the actual division, asal division cheyakunda. So here I performed the division. So observe here I performed the division. Here also I performed the division. But without doing this type of the divisions, I need to identify the given numbers directly. Is it terminating or not terminating? This is one type of the problem. How to solve I will explain to you. So another type of the problem. So second type of the problem, convert fractions into decimals. Convert fractions into decimals. So means all these are the fractions na, or otherwise rational numbers into decimal numbers, into decimals. So here in these two things are there. So with the division process, another one is without division process. So again the same thing. So here you have to identify first of all. So first of all, this is identified, either it is terminating or not terminating. Next, directly you have to find the decimal number. So by doing the division and without doing the division process. So and next, the third one is decimals. Convert. So here fractions into decimals you converted now. So now convert decimals into fractions. In the class 9 also we solved this type of the problem. So the third type of the problems we solved in the previous classes, in the class 9, class 8. Okay. So these majorly three type of models we can solve, model problems we can solve in the class 10. Okay. So very first one, without doing actual division, identify the given numbers are terminated or not terminated. So these type of the problems you can expect for 1 mark questions or half mark questions in the 10th class model. Okay, model paper. So from this exercise you can expect most probably 1 mark questions or half mark questions only. So only convert the decimals into fractions, you can expect 2 marks questions here. Okay. So from these two types you can expect half mark or 1 mark questions. Okay. Now we will take the example problems now. So to solve these. Okay, fine. So hope all of you understood about this information. If you want, you can write, take a pause and you can note. Okay. Now I am going to explain about the identify how to So which are terminated and which are non-terminated. So the first model. Okay, fine. So before going to identify the first model, you need to remember the points. So what are those points? The points are the denominator is in the form of the denominator is in the form of 2 power n or 5 power m or 2 power n into 5 power m. చూడము ఎలా ఉండాలి? The denominator is in the form of 2 power n. So 2 are 2 power anything, exponents of 2, or otherwise 5 individually, 5 or 5 power anything, exponents of 5, or otherwise 2 power anything and 5 power anything. If it is like that, it is terminated. It is a terminated decimal. Or otherwise, if not, it is a non-terminated decimal. Okay, so easily you can identify. So which are terminated and which is not terminated, easily you can identify. So the denominator, you have to identify the denominator. Denominator is in the form of 2 power n or 5 power n or 2 power n into 5 power n. Then it is a terminated decimal. If not, it is non-terminated decimal. These are the important things. If you remember these, any problem within the fraction of seconds you can solve. So here I am going to write a few examples for you. That is the first example, 25 by 2. Earlier I done this one, 25 by 2. So observe here. So the denominator is in the form of 2 power 1. So it is terminated. Okay. So one more example I am going to write, that is second example. So by these examples you can identify which are terminated and which are not terminated. Okay. 100 by 15. See here. So the denominator you can do the factorization as 100 by 5 into 3, or otherwise 3 into 5. So what I said, either 2 we have, or otherwise 5 we have, or otherwise 2 into 5. But here additionally we have 3. So that's why it is not yet terminated. It is not terminated. ఏం లేదమ్మా, వెరీ సింపుల్, ఈజీగా చేసేసేయచ్చు. ఏంటంటే 2 ఉండాలి, లేదు 5 ఉండాలి, లేదు 2 into 5 మోడల్లో ఉండాలి. అలా కాకుండా వేరే ఏ నెంబర్ ఉన్నా సో అది టర్మినేటెడ్ కాదు. ఓకే, నాన్ టర్మినేటెడ్. ఇక్కడ 3 ఎక్స్ట్రా ఉంది మనకు. ఏం ఎక్స్ట్రా ఉంది? 3 ఎక్స్ట్రా ఉంది. కాబట్టి 5 ఉండాలి, లేదంటే 2 ఉండాలి, లేకపోతే 2 and 5 రెండు ఉండాలి. సో 3 ఎక్స్ట్రా ఉంది కాబట్టి నాన్ టర్మినేటెడ్. If you want, you can divide it and you can identify. Okay. Now I am going to write one more. So somewhat a typical problem, not difficult. So 77 by 110. కొంచెం ఇలా ట్విస్ట్ చేసి ఇస్తుంటారు. నేను ఇలా సింపుల్ లాజిక్ చెప్పాను కదా, అందుకని వాళ్ళు కొంచెం ట్విస్ట్ చేసి ఇస్తుంటారు. So you have to factorize first. The denominator you have to factorize. So here you got 2 into 5 into 7. సో కొంతమంది ఏమంటారు, సార్ మీరు 7 ఎక్స్ట్రా ఉంది సార్, సో దట్స్ వై ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ టర్మినేటెడ్ సార్. Before going to conclude that one, before going to conclude it is a not terminated or not, so is there any possibility of cancellation of the numerator and denominator? You have to observe. Okay, so here you can do the cancellation. 7 ones are 7 11s. So the answer is, the result is 11 by 2 into 5. 11 by 2 into 5. So now observe here, this is in the form of 2 into 5. So that's why which type of the number this is? Yes, terminated. It is terminated. It is terminated. So నేను చెప్పిన లాజిక్ ఎప్పుడు అప్లై అవుతుందమ్మా? సో న్యూమరేటర్ కి డినామినేటర్ కి ఎటువంటి క్యాన్సిలేషన్స్ పాసిబుల్ కానప్పుడు మాత్రమే ఆ లాజిక్ అప్లై అవుతుంది. సో అటువంటిది ఇంకొకటి మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి చూద్దాం. ఓకే, so one more problem here for you. So all these questions I am taking from the textbook only. Okay, so that is 11 by 12. 11 by 12. Now I am going to do the factorization for 12. So if I did the factorization for 12, we are getting 2 square into 3. 2 square means 4. 4 into 3. Okay, so now here also we got other than 2 we have another number 3. Other than 2 we have another number 3. So here another number we have, that is 3. Now what you have to observe is cancellation. So the numerator and denominator, is there any possibility of cancellation? So here the 11, so prime number, no cancellations are possible. So that's why cancellations are not possible, and 3 additionally we have, so that's why it is a yes, whatever you guess, that is right. Non-terminated. Non-terminated. So this is about the identification of terminated or non-terminated decimals without doing the division. Without doing the division. So like this, we have some more problems we have. You can practice from your textbook. So if you have any doubts, you can mention in the comment box. Okay, I will explain more and more problems like this. So in the next video, I am going to explain about the convert the fractions into the decimals by doing the division and without doing the division, and convert the decimals into fractions. So keep watching and wait for my next video.